I'm a grown boss, man. I don't even play like that, like be going back and forth and doing all that. I do that music shit for my fans and my people, man. Feed my kids, man. And you know, sometimes people don't want you to sprout and grow, you know what I mean? And be a boss and own yourself. I'm a player, I ain't going that way.
The music industry is a pretty harsh place for any artist who doesn't pay attention to his contract with the record label. Time and time again, we see rappers falling out of their label for a number of different reasons. Now we got Offset from Migos, who threatened P for not respecting their deal, and Lil Baby after he dissed him. Seemed like the ATL rapper Offset from the legendary trio Migos is having some contract issues with his record label Quality Control. Things went south between them last year, and ever since then, Offset and QC have been in a quarrel. They've been going back and forth with accusations, and things are getting pretty messy. You see, Offset had filed a lawsuit that accuses Quality Control Records of ignoring a deal they made in January 2021. Offset negotiated a deal with the QC record label, and he paid good money for it. He decided to purchase all rights to the profits he would make as a solo artist. Recently, Offset dropped his single 54321 as a solo artist, and Quality Control isn't honoring the deal they made him last year. QC now wants profits that don't belong to him. They publicly said that Motown, another label that does the record distribution for QC, has an interest in the new Offset track. That's total BS if you ask Offset, and that's precisely the reason why this lawsuit was created. The official document issued to the Superior Court of the state of California goes like this. Quality Control persists in asserting that it has an ownership interest in 54321 and, presumably, all Offset's future solo recordings. Quality Control went so far as to demand that Motown Records publicly and falsely assert that Quality Control had an ownership interest in 54321. This ownership claim is wrongful and knowingly violates Offset's rights to his own music. Offset now brings this action to vindicate his rights and to make it clear to the world that Offset, not Quality Control, owns Offset's music. The new single 54321 is just the straw that broke the camel's back. Tension's been rising between Offset and QC for a while now. The main reason that's the case is Pierre Thomas, known to the music world as P. Offset and P have been on bad terms ever since Offset started making music apart from Migos. There's a number of reasons why that's the case, but we'll go over the most important ones. First off, P stopped promoting Offset in his music. There are a bunch of Twitter posts that promote music from every artist signed by Quality Control other than Offset. As you can clearly see on his feed, it's mostly about promoting Lil Baby. Lil Baby has been hot on the rap charts for quite some time now, so it's no wonder that the record label CEO would invest time in showing the world what his leading artist is doing. On the other hand, the fact that he's promoting Lil Baby and not Offset means that P is of the opinion that Offset just isn't worth the time. He thinks about that dollar over anything else, and if Lil Baby's doing better in terms of numbers than Offset, then he'll definitely go over Lil Baby than him. Now, it's interesting that Lil Baby and Offset had a little history of their own. Being signed to the same label, it's no wonder that they linked up for a number of banger tracks like Run It Up and Transporter, but they also have had some trouble happening between them. There's a rumor that's been trending for quite some time now that a scuffle that allegedly took place between Offset and the whole set of 4PF, including Lil Baby. It's said that Offset was even stripped down to his boxers by the 4PF members, but that's just never been confirmed. Lil Baby was asking about the incident, and he denied that it ever happened. But Offset never spoke about it, and until he speaks on it, we'll never know for sure. However, Lil Baby and P did disrespect Offset, just in a bit different way. See, what really broke the relationship between P and Offset was probably when P filmed himself and Lil Baby at a house or a studio, going down the stairs and talking. He took it too far when he asked Lil Baby on camera and say, "The show must go on."
Yeah. Hey, baby, you see what they say on the back? Read what they say on the back.
Show must go on. Show must go on.
This was clearly a message to Offset that P chose Lil Baby over him and that Offset should look elsewhere. Not only that, but P also went on his Twitter account and publicly shared his opinion on the fact that Offset decided to sue his record label. The tweet has been deleted since, but this is what he said. The last lawsuit was filed publicly and dismissed quietly. Let's see how this one go. Been too real for all this lame shit. Everyone know the real problem. Of course, this tweet didn't go unnoticed, and Offset wasn't just gonna let it slide. He had a reply waiting for P. This is what Offset said. "They act like I'm the problem. I paid millions to get my rights back. You blackballed me. I ain't said shit one time, homie. I ain't spoke to you in 2 years. Now I drop and you want name on my credit?" On top of that, he also posted a video on Instagram where he addressed everything that P's mentioned, as well as his decision to pursue career goals as a solo artist.
I'm gonna get my business together regardless. I'm gonna make sure I'm an owner. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stupid. I'm nowhere stupid. Like I said, man, I leave this legacy for my kids. God is good. Salute you. Handle your business. I'm gonna handle mine.
Offset clearly knows what he's getting into, and this isn't his first rodeo. It seemed like he's planned out everything, and he ain't just going in blind with this move. The general audience and all of his fans would definitely agree. I really think that Offset made the smartest move in his life. I support his decision for so many reasons. I think Offset just got smarter and realized you don't need a manager or label. That's why he keeps stressing he a boss. He can pay for his own beats, producer, and studio time. He just need a deal with the company to put the albums and songs in the stores. Offset got Cardi B's back in this one too. She had also been vocal on her Twitter account, providing support to her husband when he needed it the most. This is what she wrote in Offset's defense. Offset bought himself out of his QC deal after they didn't want to renegotiate his contract. I'm tired of people trying to make Offset look like the bad guy. Enough is enough. Almost everyone agrees that Offset responded to P and Lil Baby in a mature and serious way. He's looking out for his legacy, his family, his kids, and there's no way that he let someone get in the way of all that hard work that he's put in, both with Migos and as a solo artist. Like he said it himself, he's just gonna keep on working and minding his own business. This is why he's not going around complaining. Rather, he's promoting his new song Code with Moneybag Yo on his Twitter. He doesn't want to give P or Lil Baby the credit that they don't deserve. Offset's trying to stay in his lane and do what he thinks is most important for his music career. However, we still don't know if that means Offset's gonna be leaving Migos. There's been plenty of rumors that have suggested that he will leave them though. For years now, all three of the Migos members have been releasing singles and albums as solo artists. The first red flag in the eyes of the loyal fans. But that wasn't the end of their concerns. In fact, it was only the beginning. In May of this year, Takeoff and Quavo went on Instagram and shared their cover of their single Hotel Lobby. They even used new monikers, Unconfused. But there's never been any official news in regards to the Migos disbanding. A few songs on the side doesn't mean that the band no longer exists. We'll have to wait a little bit longer until the smoke clears. Maybe we'll find out what's really going on. Regardless of the final decision, fans believe Offset should make things right with Quavo and Takeoff, even if they do end up parting ways. I ain't mad at him for his decision, but he gotta go make things right with Quavo and Takeoff. When Migos first blew up, Offset was locked up. They put money aside for him and everything. Some people even thought Migos was just two members. Quavo and Takeoff made sure to mention Offset in every interview and let people know he was coming home soon. At this point, the group is a brand, so they're more likely to make more money if they stick together. But what are your thoughts on this whole situation that Offset has found himself in? Do you think he has a right to sue QC over what they did? Will Lil Baby or P say something after the video that Offset posted? What about the Migos and their future? Let us know what you think all about the situation down in the comment section below. Feel free to check out one of our other videos if you like this one. And as always, remember to keep it RIZZLE.